we are back at it again with another video, no YouTube episode. It's your guy, Steven Ukiti80. Hey man, I dropped the episode yesterday and the day before that, and I posted something on my IG story about a man who couldn't control his emotional state of being, and it cost him a lifetime or 20 years of his life wasted off a 2-minute decision. And I'm here to tell you guys, you have to control your emotional stability. This topic of the video will be on why young men must control their emotional stability. Why you must have emotional control. Number one, the first reason why you have to have emotional control as a young man is because you already are targeted. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're a melanated brother, you're beyond targeted. So they're looking for you to act out. They're looking for you to crash out. They're looking at you to act all types of sort of discombobulated and just all kinds of things of that nature, because that's what they expect of us, you know. But for the ones who understand it, for the ones who turn the book, for the ones who change the narrative, we know that if we act control, if we act civil, if we act right, correctly, those when doors will open. You're going to have a lot of flowing coming in your life. You're going to have a lot of blessings start to come into your life because you understand the game. But if you're still out here emotionally unstable, somebody tells you something, you're over here going back and forth. You know, it's a spiritual thing. You know what I'm saying? Everything in this world is spiritual. Don't look at things physical just for how it is. You have to understand the deeper level of it. That's why when I go through certain situations that I used to go through, I used to be like, okay, I'm going to forgive him. I'm going to forgive her for what she does not know. Forgive him for what he does not know. That has to be in the Bible. It's definitely in the Bible. Somebody quote me on it. Forgive him for what he does not know. Somebody acting upon you negatively, throwing bad name on your name, throwing dirt on your name, trying to physically escalate situations with you. That's the devil in using that person to get you riled up, to get you out of your zone. So you got to remember that and just step back and be like, why would I fight this person if he's being used by the enemy? Why would I let this person get me out of character when I can just leave it on to God and let him take care of it? And if you're in a situation where you can't really de-escalate the situation, I say control the situation by not being loud, by not yelling back and forth. Because what seems to happen is the person who's the most calmest is the person who has the most control. So you can still overtake the control by being calm and not escalating the situation and not matching that person's level of aggression. Because one decision can lead to one lifetime of you not being able to be free out here. And that's exactly what they want you, especially us. They want us to not be free. They want us to have our freedom. You know why? You know why they don't want us to have our freedom? If you act out and do bad things, it's because they know once you're civil and once you have the right mindset, you can do anything you want in this world. And like I said, not everybody's going to like that. Not everybody's going to like that. You have the ability to be a young, attractive young man, body in shape, keeping God first, educated, and getting your finances right. Whew, that's too much. Like I said in the last, that's too much for people. So what they rather do? Send an enemy. Oh yeah, go throw him off his boat. Oh yeah, go tell him he's a B. Go tell him he's a stupid Go tell him he's a dumbass so they can get you acting out of character so you can retaliate. You know what I'm saying? You want to see how it works like that? And when you fall for the trap, that's when you get trapped. And that young man on my story I posted, for you guys who have me on the gram, yeah, actually, link to the Instagram going to be right here. And link to the Cash App going to be right here to keep this channel growing. I could just see that he was young and dumb at the same time because he wanted to show out. Probably females in the environment, trying to show off for the ladies, act like he's tough. Probably people on his corner Telling him, yeah, bro, oh, you gonna let him call you that? You gonna let him do that to you, bro? Do that. Probably people that are looking made him feel less of a man to make him act out like that. But I tell you this, don't let people make you act out of character. Just for what? To prove your pride? Pride is already the devil. We all know pride is the devil. Not because Kendrick Lamar said it, because it's in the Bible. So you have to understand, when people are trying to make you act out of character, be calm, be still, be afloat, be water. And then you will ultimately win. You will win at the end of the day, because you're still going to have your freedom. You're still going to have your freedom. Moving on. To control your emotional stability, you must practice in some form of meditation, some form of prayer every day, some form of isolation to get your thoughts correctly together. You know what I'm saying? You can't just be out here waking up every day just thinking it's you getting up and you moving and you just all you. No, there's no way. Because I tell you, when you're sleeping, you don't know where you are. You just sleep. You don't know what's going on around you. And you're going to tell me that there's no higher power? You're going to tell me that there's no God, but you don't know where you sleep? You don't know where you are when you sleep? Get out of here with that, man. So make sure you're praying, meditating, and even fasting if you have to get all that out your body, cleansing. Get in the sauna. Do all things good for you. Work out. Exercise your body. You mad? You want to let out some anger? You want to let out some aggression? Go in the gym. Get your anger out on the weights. That's the best way to get your anger out. Not on another human that God brought us here to love each other. Not on another person that we're supposed to be out here to fellowship with one another, to evangelize with one another, to spread the word of God to one another, to make more disciples with one another. Don't take it out on them, your brother, your sister. It gets deep. It gets really deep once you understand this type of thinking, man. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to be for the world. You're not going to let certain things surprise you, certain things fall, or certain thing appall you, because you already know that it's deeper. You already know that this life is just a short amount of time. And we're not here for a long time. So why would you act out? Why would you let somebody get you out of character when you're already not here for a long time? Life is not promised. You can go today. You can go in 15 minutes. You can go in 12 minutes, however seconds. I'm only here making this video because God's keeping me alive. He's keeping the breath flowing through me to be able to move, use my hands to make this video. It's not my own power. It's not my own strength that I can get in the gym and work out the way I do, that I can get on the court and perform the way I do. It's through him giving me the gift of those abilities to be able to enhance that and perform those. So you must know that. Once you know that, you will start to understand that, okay, I can't just do certain things that will jeopardize my freedom. Because if I do, there goes my freedom. And there goes where they want me to be. We're cooking today, man. Let's go. Moving on to the third reason. Third reason why you must have emotional stability as a man is because people look up to you. Yes, as bad as you don't think so, people look up to you. Especially if you're older, your mid-20s, late teens. Some of you guys, even now, people look up to you. Raising your brothers, raising your sisters at a young age. Dad not there. Sometimes mom's not here and there. And you got to step up. What type of example you going to leave? Are you going to be one that's emotionally unstable? When somebody yells at you, you yell back? When somebody doesn't give you something, so you act out? When your coworker yells at you, so you try to, fight your coworker? And now y'all both out of a job? Like, you got to start thinking about these types of things, man. Don't let somebody being used by the enemy deceive your purpose in life and deceive your actions that you take. Don't let retaliation be your last destination. That can lead you behind bars. That can lead you to death, destruction. Because all unstably can just lead to destruction. Oh, this, you're unstable. Oh, that, you're unstable. You're just going to name you unstably. That's going to be your new name, unstably, because you can't look at the bigger picture and diversify and scale and grow from your past behaviors. You got to understand that once you're doing what you're supposed to do, there will be people trying to attack you. There will be people trying to attack your character. There will be people trying to attack your accountability. There will be people trying to play with you, try you, test you, try to manipulate you, because they see the glow in you. They see the work that you've been putting in. They see that you're not the same. They see that you've grown. And people who are not growing, they're not going to like people who are growing. It's simple. It's not rocket science. If you're doing the right thing, people are not going to like that. Of course, the people doing the wrong thing. If you're doing the right thing, you're going to attract other people doing the right thing, trying to help, trying to scale your business, trying to do all sorts of things like that. But if you're with the wrong crowd, taking drugs, drinking all the time, you're going to attract those people who do those things. And most of the time, those people are trying to escape their realities. Most of the time, those people are trying to escape the real world with these synthetic drugs to make them feel like they're on cloud nine, but then they have to wake up and go to work and be miserable all over again, and then come drink all over again just to feel that, and then come be miserable again, and then drink. You see the cycle? So why not get off that cycle and come to the cycle where you can be working out, you can be hitting the sauna, you can be in the steam room, you can be in the hot tub, you can be hooping, you can be taking a course, you can be worshiping the Lord, and keep that in the cycle that's good for you, other than the other stuff. I'm not saying you can't have fun. I'm not saying you can't step out once in a while, but that's after you put the work in, after you put in 5, 6, 7, 8 hours of work a day, equivalizing to 70 plus, 40 plus, 50 plus hours a week of hard work. Ain't no days to waste. Ain't no time out here. I already told you, ain't no more time to waste. Especially for my older teens, my early mid-20s. Ain't no more time to waste. You got to be a dog. You got to understand that, okay, I have to get up and do what I'm supposed to do. Which is what your purpose is. I don't know your purpose. You all let me know your purpose. You got to understand and know your purpose. That's going to be the next video. Understanding your purpose and your mission in this world. Because I'll tell you this. When you're lame, you don't have a lane to choose. And when you don't have a lane to choose, you remain the same. I'm gone. It's your guy, Steven UKT80.